I was actually born in South Korea, and when I was 6 months old, my parents immigrated to Los Angeles, California. When I was 5 years old, he actually packed up his bags and just left the family. What happened was he told me he's gonna go to vacation, and he just never came back. So growing up, I was really angry. I was really angry, and a stepfather actually came into my life, and he was dealing with his own demons also. He had a alcohol problem, and there was a lot of trouble in the family. Growing up in Los Angeles, there's a plethora of things to do, for the youth to get in trouble. Gangs, from drugs, and I was just following the wrong crowd until I was 14 years old. In high school, I was just roaming. I was just goalless. I was just, I was just an angry child, and the school deputy officer became a mentor, and he asked me what I'm going to do after high school. And he actually reached out to me, and he suggested that I go to the military. And first I shrugged it off, and I kept thinking about it, and I eventually joined the military. And when I was in the military, I was stationed in Anchorage, Alaska, and I've never trained anything like Brazilian Jiu-jitsu or when I was a child, I meddled with Taekwondo and Judo, but I was never really into martial arts. And lo and behold, I was in the Army base, and there was a Gracie Jiu-jitsu instructor, and I was a big lifting guy, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna take this guy down. And he was a purple belt at the time, and he humbled me in front of everybody. And I kept going, kept getting submitted, and I was like, whoa, this stuff really works. So I started training with him, and what's crazy is when I met that mentor, he really changed my life. He suggested that I go to Gracie Jiu-Jitsu school. Well, it was actually a Gracie Baja school in Alaska. And I started training Jiu-Jitsu. And then I started watching people fight, and I was like, whoa, I want to do that too. So I was like, sign me up. And I went to my first MMA class, got it handed to me, and that's where I met people who literally changed my life. The purple belt guy was Patrick Applegate, who is now a black belt in Jiu-Jitsu, and he really pushed me to go to school. He started to push me to go to school, and I would work from the military and start go to school at night. And lo and behold, I was 19 years old, finishing up 2 years of school with a degree, with guys who are late 20s, early 30s, and I was like, whoa, I can really do this. And he planted the seed of me to dream. I've never had that. I've never had that ambition and hope and optimistic view of the future. My boxing coach in Alaska, his name was Mike Houston. So I was 19 years old, my first boxing match. And he comes in a suit, and his wife is in a dress with her belly yay big because she's 2 weeks due. I was like, Coach, why are you in a suit? He was like, oh, it's my birthday. He took his wife out to eat dinner, and then he came to actually come corner me. And I was like, wow, this guy actually cares about me, And I was like, you know what? My coaches became the father figure that I never had, and they really pushed me to become the better man. And today I'm finishing up my last year in college at Loyola Marymount University. I work with the youth also in Los Angeles. I've been pushing a lot of kids to be in a positive route, and how I see it is what I received, I try to give it back, and I believe it's a cycle. It's all about, that's what I think martial arts is. Even to be able to succeed in martial arts, you need to have a mentor. And I think in life, you need to have a mentor. And here, what's even greater is I have an awesome master, Master Rafael Cordero. He trains legends. He trains everyday normal people. And that's what makes him so awesome, is that he treats us the same, And the way I could really describe him is he's the professor of professors. Professors look to him as a professor, hence they call him a master, When I look at the UFC champions, look at him and watch him and listen to him, it's just amazing. It's so inspiring, and he's like what we aspire to be. I just wanted to learn, because I was always scared to fight. I was always the loud guy, but I was like, you know what? I want to do this for real. I want to try it out, see what I'm made of. But there were times where it was tough, and Coach Patrick Applegate actually broke me. We went through what we call a Shark Tank, and they had like a good 10 guys coming at me, and that's when I feel like I have my epiphany. When I said, I'm not gonna quit. Not this moment, not right here. And I believe that moment I became a fighter. Martial arts helps me cope with adversity, and it helps me overcome adversity. But what I can't forget is my ultimate source of strength will be my faith. And I think it's great we have martial arts, but martial arts can always fail me. But my faith, personally, I'm a Christian man, and I believe Christ will never fail me. No matter how hard it gets, I can always rely on Christ. But I believe God uses martial arts as an outlet for me, and as a testament for other people to see that, hey, if Ian Park can do it, so can you. I'm a very passionate person. I like to give it all. Anything I do, I want to give it my all. And as of people, I like to really invest my time. And I don't want to like butter myself up, but I believe training has caused me to have a real caring heart. But on the flip side, I have a very direct mindset. If I have a goal, I want to accomplish it. I don't like dealing with excuses. But at the same time, I think it's a balance. And a lot of times I try to really be a leader in what I do, and I really try to emulate the people I respect. Master Rafael Cordero, my pastor, my big brother Paul Song here. Just the inspirational leaders, because I want to pick the fruits off of them so that I can become a complete leader also.